quite some time since we have done anything fairly new with the Cobra in terms of upgrades or modification. Today, that changes. Now for those that are new to the channel, we have done some upgrades, starting with the elephant in the room, which is this custom steering wheel with the Cobra font and also the Cobra snake in the middle with functioning horn. We also have carbon fiber pieces everywhere. Check out the centerpiece with the shifter bezel, all from carbon driven. Some of you may also remember that I did do a rear seat delete a while back, and I'm 50-50 on that. Now, definitely one of my favorite pieces of the interior is this custom AFR gauge that I made myself to fit in the AC vents. But I do have a dilemma. Now, I like more of the simple look. I like to simplify things, and one thing that I don't like is gauges everywhere. If gauges are gonna be everywhere, it has to make sense. One thing I knew I would struggle with when it came time was the SCT tuner. Now, a lot of people know that when we get these SCT tuner, they come with a suction cup mount that you could put right here on the windshield or anywhere along this range, and for me that's just a no-go. Temporarily, what I thought of at the time was, how can I get this out of the way? I thought about putting it right here in the cup holder, so that's exactly where I have it currently. All I did was just kind of just threw the mount in here. I had, took this little cap off, ran the wires through here, and just kept it here for the time being. Didn't bother me, but also it does look kind of cheesy. So today we actually have a solution to my dilemma, and that is in this package by Modern Ride Design. It's so small. It's a lot smaller than I expected, which is what I want. But check it out, guys. The SCT custom bracket slash holder, finished in black, and this thing looks really good. So basically, this bracket is gonna hold the SCT tuner, and you can mount it either lateral or vertical. Really just depends on your style. I'll probably go vertical because I kind of want to just simplify everything. So all we're gonna do right here is unscrew these two pieces apart. We're gonna put the screw part through the ball. We're gonna install the secondary piece over the ball and then screw it back in. And this is how you adjust the way you want your SCT tuner to face. Is you can go like this way, or vertical, any way that you'd like to choose. You can also move it to where it'll be visible to you, which is pretty cool. And the best part about it is this. Alright, so as far as installation goes, it's pretty straightforward. All we're gonna do is remove the shifter bezel here, and we're gonna pull this center piece off. All you do is just gently pull on it. Once you have this off, you can completely remove this by removing the wires right here. I don't see no need to do that. And then we're just gonna go right here and remove these two 7mm screws. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually install the bracket, line up the holes like so, put the screws back in, and then we're good to go. You don't want to hammer down on this, just get it nice and snug. Then we're gonna put everything back to where we got it. Put the shifter bezel back. Actually, I'm gonna run my wires. We are no longer going to be going out through here. I'm gonna put the shifter bezel back through, and I'm gonna have it run out through here. Now honestly, you can run this any way you like. I know some people are very particular about wires. This isn't gonna bother me. This car isn't intended to be a show car. I'm gonna try to make this as least noticeable as possible, but if you see the wires, it's not gonna bother me. I mean, come on guys, I have an AFR gauge right here in front of it. Man, how much better does that look? Now, I'm not gonna lie, the wires actually provided like some more sturdiness to the carbon fiber piece here, since I don't know if y'all can see that, I just kind of tucked it in between that little gap there. Now come on guys, don't be so crazy expecting aftermarket parts to be 100% fitment. Get over yourself. This looks sick. I love it, and if, like I said, these little wires aren't gonna bother me that much. Now, I will probably tuck it in a little better. With that being said, I mean, how much better does that look? Look how sturdy it is too. It's not really moving too much. You can move it, this way, that way. You can, kind of angle it your way, put it straight if you want. What an incredible product for the SN95 platform. Kind of like it a little tilted my way. This isn't gonna bother me at all. It looks a lot better than having it, you know, right here in a cup holder. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks better right there.
Oh yeah. Words from Baby Solo himself. Link down below. Alright, so before we start working on other stuff, we actually have to go drop off some of this merch. Now, for those that don't know, I am offering the Dead Snake logo with reflective. And this will only be for a limited time only. As you can tell, we have the sick logo. And it's way different from the original Solo Driven logos. Just follow all the instructions down below in the description if you want to place your order, as my website is still being worked on. I absolutely love this design. I don't want to take it out the packaging because this is actually going to a customer. So you can actually see the reflection right here, how it does at nighttime. It's really, really cool. And a lot of my shirts are like that, but if you want to place this limited time Dead Snake logo shirt, you could do it down below. Let's go drop this stuff off. So one of the issues that I spoke on earlier that we need to fix is actually get this transmission looked at, because y'all can't tell, but I'm putting pretty much all my force trying to get it into reverse and it's not going. So we definitely need to get that looked at, because one thing I don't want to do is waste time once we drop the motor in getting all this stuff resolved. I literally want to put the motor in, take it to get tuned, break the block in, retune it, and enjoy the crap out of this car. And one thing I don't want to waste time on is fixing issues. So nonetheless, we need to get this looked at. We'll be doing that pretty soon. In the meantime, I'm going to be handling things that I can take care of that are fairly easy here at the house or the Solo Driven headquarters. Everything has been shipped out. I sent a little surprise in there for those who have ordered. I am absolutely in love with the modern design SCT tuner holder, because it really does add a sleek look to the whole interior, as opposed to it being up here on your windshield, where it kind of has, it gives it a more old school kind of look. And nobody wants to see wires and a big old thing right here in front of your windshield. So this is an absolute W for me. And like I mentioned earlier, you can face this anywhere. I know it looks silly like this, but maybe you're doing some data logger with a tuner, you can face it this way. I decided to go with it facing the front, or you can move it more this way. Either way, you can move this for optimal visibility on your SCT tuner. And guys, I cannot recommend this piece anymore. Go support Modern Ride Design. This thing is fairly priced, very affordable, and get your NEWEDGE interior on point. Now I know some of y'all are gonna comment, "Hey Solo, one of your fog lights is out," and that would make you absolutely correct. And I've actually known that for quite some time. So a while back, I actually disassembled my bumper for a project that I'm working on, which y'all will soon see, and I'm really excited to show y'all what I'm working on. But I guess I didn't assemble the fog light correctly, and it fell off on the highway. So yeah, I have no fog light in here, and unfortunately they only come in a pair, so I had to order two, which are like 150 bucks. But it is what it is. The way I look at it is now I have one extra one in case I ever lose another. So anyways, that is just one of the things that we need to fix. I need to get these wheels powder coated. This is very embarrassing. I've actually been holding back on powder coating these wheels because I really actually want to get some new wheels. It is just extremely hard to pair some wheels that look good with these cars. These are probably the best looking wheels, the best style of wheels that match the whole design of the car. And since these style of wheels look so good on the car, that makes it the more popular ones. Now, these are not CCWs, these are XXRs. I would like to kind of go with like the same style of wheels, maybe from a different brand, or maybe have a kind of different design but yet similar. And I know that that there are a lot of wheel brands that offer full customizations to wheels. So I'm kind of looking into that. But if you guys have any ideas on what wheels would pair well with the Terminator Cobra, leave them down in the comment below and I would love to take a look at it. I'm open to really anything other than 6-star wheels. So we need to powder coat these, and that's the reason why I kind of been holding off on powder coating them, because I don't want to spend the money on powder coating them when I can, you know, put them into the new wheels. The other issue I have is that many know that a while back I had upgraded to the Stang Light side markers, which look absolutely incredible, but that side went out. I think that's just a wiring issue, because right here you can see that one of the bulbs, some of the LED diodes went out on the ring. They're supposed to have some that go around, and these went out. So I believe I have an extra bulb, so we need to check the wiring on these, switch that bulb out, and then put the brand new fog lights, which are on their way. And I'm actually gonna replace the fog light housings because they're due, and I want to have everything ready to go for when we take this car to Houston. That way when we bring it back, we don't have anything to worry about. So it looks like I didn't really need to take all this stuff off. Those connectors are not sending the power all the way over here because I was messing with this a little bit. And let me see, there it is. It's working. It seems to be this connection is not properly grounded or something. All I have to do is just swap these out, go to O'Reilly's and buy some new ones or solder it or something. But at least, you know, it's an easy fix. All it basically was that the connector just got loose after a while. I'm not sure if I really pressed down when I initially installed that. Oh, and I also went ahead and looked online to see if I can replace the bulb here, because I didn't have an extra one. They no longer have this exact style where it has the ring and just 3 LEDs. These were a little bit more on the cheaper end. That's why I bought them. They're bright enough for me. The new ones are a lot brighter, and they also cost $60. I think that's just for a pair. So yeah, we need 6. So I don't know. Always make sure to torque your tail light nuts to spec. I'm just kidding. All right, and just like that, we have both of the side markers working right now. A lot of people are gonna probably hate the way I slam my trunk, but it's all right because they're already broken. So we have both of the side markers working. All we're waiting on is the LED fog lights, and it looks so good. I can't believe that I rode this long just having one side marker on. These are from Stang Lights. You're also gonna see a picture of my car on their website, which I am very proud of. Not sure really what I'm gonna do about these bulbs back here, but we'll just ride that out for now. I still need to order the brand new fog light housings. But yeah, we are on our way to get this car prepared so we don't have to worry about anything once we take this car to Houston and back. All we do is get it tuned and move on to the more exciting stuff. And don't forget, guys, if you're interested in the modern design bracket, I'll leave a link down below. But anyways, guys, that's gonna end today's video. If you enjoyed it, you know exactly what to do. And remember, be motivated, stay driven.